I touched the faucet mid-shower and got zapped so bad half my body went numb. As an electrician with 10 years under my belt, I knew something was dead wrong instantly. Someone had cut every ground wire in the entire building clean off at the base. I broke out in a cold sweat and rushed to post a warning in the homeowners group chat. Every ground wire in this building has been cut. All metal surfaces, pipes, and shower heads in every unit carry a lethal shock risk. Please do not touch any metal equipment for now. Wait for professional repairs. But Aunt Wang popped up immediately, screaming, "So what if I cut them? Ground wire, antenna, whatever." That scrap wire was just sitting there, going to waste. I sold it for 2 pounds of ribs. You got a problem? Not only did she refuse to apologize, she showed up at my door with her son, demanding I pay for her trauma. Your stupid post scared the hell out of me. You owe me compensation for my trauma today? You hear me? Pay up! Staring at the shiny kitchen knife in her son's hand, I scrambled back into my apartment. If you're this dead set on getting yourselves killed, I'm not gonna stand in the Reaper's way. But Aunt Wang wasn't done with me yet. That ground wire ain't from your family grave. So what if I cut it? That stupid copper was just collecting dust in the corner. I sold it for 27 bucks. Bought a pound and a half of ribs. It's called recycling! I held back my anger and sent another message. Everyone. 36 volts is already above the safe voltage threshold. If your water heater leaks current while you shower, with no ground wire to protect you, the voltage will travel straight through the water and metal pipes right into your body. This isn't a joke. This can kill you. But my warning only got a threat from Liu Chang right away. Shengang, quit scaring people in the group. You're just a guy who fixes wires. You make $3 grand a month. Who the hell are you to act like an expert? I was just about to type a reply when 2 messages from another neighbor popped up. Lao Chen, just let it go. We see each other every day. It's almost Lunar New Year. Don't make everyone uncomfortable. I stared at the screen for a full 2 minutes. 36 units in this building. Not a single person said Wang Shufan was wrong for cutting the wires. Not a single one. I put down my phone, picked up my multimeter, and walked to the kitchen. I tested the stainless steel sink surface, 41 volts. That meant an appliance somewhere in the building was leaking current, and the leakage was only getting worse. I took a deep breath and sent one final message to the group. The ground wires being cut is like putting the lives of all 36 families on the table. Who gets hit first is a matter of luck. Whether someone gets hit is a matter of time. Believe it or not, it's up to you. After sending that message, I muted the group chat. Then I grabbed a roll of green-yellow dual-color wire and regrounded my entire apartment properly. I can only take care of myself. Other people's lives. They don't even care about themselves. Why the hell should I? But what I didn't expect was that Wang Shufan had no intention of leaving me alone. Chen Gang, get your ass out here right now! I looked through the peephole. Aunt Wang stood in the middle of the hallway, hands on her hips. Next to her was her son, Liu Chang. Liu Chang was over 6 feet tall, gripping a stainless steel kitchen knife in his right hand, yelling, "Open the door!" Aunt Wang was banging on the door like crazy. I didn't move an inch. Chen Gang, you coward hiding in there. You've been spreading lies in the group. If you don't give us an explanation today, I'll tear this damn door down. I opened the voice recorder app on my phone and started recording secretly. Then I opened the door. Liu Chang slapped me hard across the left side of my face. You think you're tough? I stepped back half a step, didn't fight back. It wasn't that I didn't want to. I saw 2 neighbors peeking around the corner. I thought they'd step in to stop it. But when they saw Aunt Wang screaming and trashing my place, they ducked back immediately. Let me tell you, I've lived in this building for 20 years. You just moved here 2 years ago. Who the hell do you think you are? Pay up, 5,000 for emotional distress. You said in the group that cutting the wires would kill people. Now everyone in the building is looking at me sideways. You've ruined my reputation. I've built my whole life. I ignored Aunt Wang's unreasonable demands, held up my still recording phone and said, "You cut the wires. This is felony vandalism of electrical infrastructure. I have it all on recording. Do you want me to call the cops right now?" At that, Liu Chang charged at me with the knife. Say that again while looking at my knife, I dare you. That wire was in a public area. Why the hell can't I touch public property? Liu Chang put the knife down and kept threatening me. You have 3 days to bring me the $5,000, or next time it won't be just a slap. If you dare call the cops, my son will kill you. You're a single man with no wife, no kids. No one will even claim your body if we kill you. I stood in my living room surrounded by broken glass, gripping my phone. Thankfully, every single word was recorded crystal clear. I hit stop and named the file Evidence 1. Early the next morning, I knocked on every door in the building, from the 2nd floor to the 6th. I knocked on 35 doors total. 15 units had no one home. 6 units had people home but wouldn't open the door. Of the 14 units that did open the door, 11 had the exact same attitude. Lao Chen, I don't really get this whole ground wire thing. You say it's dangerous, but I've lived here for years and never got shocked. Lao Chao from 31 was the neighbor I was closest to in the building when his power tripped before. I fixed it for him 3 times for free. When I knocked on his door, he hesitated for a long time before cracking it open. Lao Chen, you're right about this, logically. But you know what Liu Chang is like? He used to run with gangs. Did 2 years in prison for it? You'll get hurt if you go up against them. This isn't about getting hurt. This is about the safety of the whole building. I know, but don't drag me into this. My wife's in bad health, she can't handle the stress. Look, here's an idea. Go talk to property management, they'll handle it. I heard the lock turn twice. That was his way of saying no. As I walked back downstairs, I passed the hallway window. My electric bike was parked downstairs. The seat had been slashed wide open with a blade. The foam was sticking out, soaked in last night's rain. I didn't even have to guess who did it. I took a photo and saved it to my phone. Named it Evidence 2. The property management office was in a tin shed at the east gate, just 3 desks inside. I explained the whole situation. The property manager, Lao Zhou, listened the whole time. Cigarette in his mouth, feet up on the desk. Master Chen, we're aware of the ground wire situation. We know about it. So what are you going to do about it? Look, here's what we can do. We'll send a notice to the whole building, telling everyone to be careful with electricity. A notice is useless. The ground wires need to be reconnected. Running wires from the electrical room to every unit, parts, and labor will cost at least $10,000. That's your job, not mine. Well, for that cost, we have to go through the HOA reserve fund process. We need a homeowner's vote. We need at least 2/3 approval to use it. So when's the homeowners meeting? Well, we have to schedule it. Earliest we can do it is 2-3 months. What? 2-3 months? 2-3 months? What if someone gets electrocuted in those 2-3 months? Master Chen, don't be so alarmist. This building's been here for over 20 years. Even when the ground wires were there, we never saw them do a damn thing. I stared at this property manager. His associate's degree in property management hung on the wall behind him, in a dust-covered frame. He didn't even know what a ground wire does. Explaining electrical safety to him was like talking to a brick wall. I stood up. Fine, if you won't handle it, I'll go to the power company. Ugh, go ahead. The power company only handles lines before the meter. Everything after the meter is the homeowner's responsibility. Hearing that, I had no choice but to turn around and leave. When I got back to the building, I saw Wang Shufen standing at the entrance, chatting with a group of neighbors coming back from grocery shopping. Well, look who it is. Master Electrician, off to snitch? Did you get your way? A few neighbors hung their heads and walked away. The next day, I walked into the hallway, only to hear Aunt Wang spreading rumors. Let me tell you guys, this guy's just trying to get his hands on our HOA reserve fund. Over $10,000, he'll hire some cheap workers, use garbage materials, and pocket 70-80% of the money? I've seen this a million times. Sister Zhao from 602 was coming out to throw out trash. When she heard this and glanced at me, that look was full of suspicion. She believed every word of it. I just clenched my phone and headed upstairs like nothing happened. The second I closed the door and was alone, my hands dropped to my sides shaking. It wasn't relief. It was pure bone-deep exhaustion. That night, I sent one final message to the group. I, Chen Gang, am issuing this statement regarding the intentional destruction of the building's grounding system. If any electric shock injury or fatality occurs in the future due to the missing ground wires, I have issued advance warning and bear no moral responsibility whatsoever for any resulting incidents. Seconds after I sent the message, the group chat blew up. Only one reply made me freeze for a second. Xiaoliu from 504 sent be safe. No punctuation, nothing else. He deleted it right after sending, but I got a screenshot, saved it as evidence 3. But Liu Qiang and Aunt Wang's retaliation came that very night. 2 a.m., a deafening crash, jolted me out of bed. I opened the door. Liu Qiang was standing in the hallway, blackout drunk, reeking of alcohol. He'd smashed the glass cover off the fire hydrant with his bare hand. Blood was dripping down his fingers. Chen Gang, you said 3 days to bring the money. Where's the 3,000? I jumped back and locked the door, grabbed my phone and called 911.